Man, let's finish off this playoff round. Second round. Let's do this shit, man. Do this shit, homie.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way. Broken field as he stopped at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback checking off. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Daniels. At the 45 on his way. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Apparently, line number one on the game plan, attack, now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds space on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll leave it with him. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but...
And they will score! Touchdown, Gator! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Reacted well to the tip, but just
you gotta
couldn't
kick that, bro.
squeeze the football instead of the turnover. It'll be 3rd down.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Defense in press coverage. Using his legs to buy some time. Couldn't quite find enough space to get it out, and it's a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly
that was wild.
where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay.
What the fuck we reviewing?
That's right. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something
Thank
of
you,
it.
lineman.
The offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. He's knocked
Come
out
on, line.
the field. He'll lose a
God
couple.
damn.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They'll They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's moving out of the pocket. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. Listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
A little too anxious.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Lagway. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
What the fuck was that?
Positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball. Getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Makes his connection. Give him 6. Touchdown, Florida. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it.
Oh, he got blocked.
Makes a man miss. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. Looking left.
He dropped it.
And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. He's going to throw deep right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets away. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, you know what they say, tips lead to picks. The offense, they're lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Right on target this time. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him.
There you go. Good shit, D.
Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's going to run it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. They'll run it from the gun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Alright, second round done. Should be on to the championship, no? The championship.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Churning gets a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Damn, running back, if you would get the fuck out my way.
Pressure on a defense, you get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Johnson. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Fires it to the wideout. Easy
The spin. Oh, you got to get in there, son.
Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Trying to extend the play. Looking to the
Oh,
inside.
no.
Intercepted.
Why he stopped running? Why the fuck he stopped running? He was wide the fuck open.
Mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a good decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is
Who is that receiver, bro? I'm gonna take your ass out for that shit you did last time.
The last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And Indy Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Movement here from the tight end. First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands, it's Fleming. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. And this is
Bro, fuck. Keep glitching me away from the ball. I don't understand that shit.
not collected. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's got some space.
Fucking get the block.
Big return.
He's running behind the fucking lineman.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Tackle made after a big gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get
That's how you find a hole.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it an 8-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On the run here. Lets it go. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Grab made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
You fucking dove.
Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. You come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's leg way. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it deep over the middle.
I knew he was going to fucking drop that shit.
Complete would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half.
Knew he was going to fucking drop that shit.
And the Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Back to pass. It's Allen. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up the third down play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A pop pass pass on the jet sweep.
That's how you find that hole. How did he touch me, bro? He's getting blocked.
Made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Gators will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Ball handed off. They've got him down out near the 40. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Handoff in a single back formation.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
1st and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he scores. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, they had to have the score, but now, Kirk, national championship on the line. They got to get the ball back and score again.
You love to see the fight in this team. They're not giving up. They know what's at stake. They're trying to win this national championship, and with that score, they've got a shot. But now, really, it comes down to catching a break on the onside kick. The ball has to bounce right, and somehow you've got to recover it to give yourself a shot.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
29 Philly. Go! Go! Carrier. 9-0.
To throw, it's Allen. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Gators offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it go on the move. And he's got it. The Gators come into the final minute of play just hoping to run the clock out. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.
Got the fuck up out of here. See what's cracking on this cut real fast, man. See Murder, appreciate the follow, big dog, man. Appreciate you. Yo.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The tight end goes in motion before the snap. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Look at this, taking his shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's Ward. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Throws it to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. That play makes it 2nd and 10.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware, keep those safe.
Good shit, what?
Threw it across his body. Can he take it all the way?
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback.
Yeah, we on the cut, bro. I started fucking with it a couple days ago.
Right where it needs to be for the first down.
I'll be going back and forth.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
2nd and 10 here. Scanning the field. It's White. Bringing pressure. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver.
JJ Ward, what's up, bro?
To get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
No, we always with the early grind, man. It's not early for me, though. It's middle of the day, bro. It's 4:30 p.m. for me. I'm out here fucking in Europe.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Is Pat White a lefty in real life? I don't know.
This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Ward. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it.
After all that running around, they've got him for a sack. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Fires it. And that will fall.
I can't put my hands up.
Took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, the NCAA 14, bro. We was talking about that earlier, bro. That's one of the most classic sports games, especially football, ever, bro. That NCAA 14 went hard.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield.
Yeah.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Nevada. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. See if they can convert the point after. The kick sails through.
See, I never knew what the what if shit means. So it's like, what if he was a right-hander or something? Like, I never even knew what them cards meant.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama.
Yeah, bro. You know I be on the regs, bro. I just hopped on cut for the first time. I was bored. I just hopped on cut like 2-3 days ago. So I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing on here. I don't know nothing about the cards, the chemistries and all that shit, but I'm just on here playing.
Looking to throw. It's Ward. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete even on a first down.
Damn, bro. Let him throw that right. I'm gonna pick that bit.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Where is it making me go to now?
Trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Good shit, defense. Yeah, okay. He should be out of here now. Yeah, I figured he was out of here now. Good, man. Yeah, I play viewers, bro. What's good? What's good? What you trying to do? You know, I'm always willing to play the chat, man. Yeah, you can't add me, bro. What you trying? You trying to run one? What you trying? What you trying to do?
The Hokies will kick this away to start us off.
Yeah, you talking about? You never know, bro. You might win. Yeah, just add me and let me know. Let me know whenever, bro.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Branch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. And the Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. And
Shit, I'll probably be on for like another hour at least. Another hour or two. Just depends whenever the fam get back.
Big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Here's the second down play.
I should be on for another hour at least.
Scanning the field. It's King. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what
Yeah,
he was
Longhorns.
supposed to do.
This is like my second or third day of cut, bro. I be playing this shit sometimes now. Just switching it up.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7.
I mean, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing out here, but we playing.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive.
Good shit, D.
Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 15. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back. It's White. He's moving out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I mean, bro, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing out here, bro. Like, you know, like as far as like all the extra shit people be knowing, the chemistries and all that shit. Like, I just got me some free cards and started playing like 2 days ago. You know, I'm always gonna be a regs guy at heart, though. Feel me?
Bringing it out. It's Branch.
It's just something different to do.
Team, not great field position to start the drive.
Every now and then, I get a couple games of this in between busting ass on regs.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The short completion of the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It was a foot race and he won it. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side.
It's a good catch, boy.
For a huge gain here.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great one.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. First down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. They review some of the dumbest shit, but then if you ever out of timeouts and there's some shit that you know should be reviewed, they don't want to review that. But motherfucker get 4 feet down. You get 4 feet down the sideline, they want to go ahead and review that shit. You'd be like, bruh.
To the air, it's White. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
The good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
That's that bullshit, bro.
For a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown. Hokies.
Step, bro, what's good, bro? We rolling so far. We locked in. We locked in so far, bro.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
I don't know what was going on back there.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
No problem with PAT.
Oh yeah, bro. If your Wi-Fi fucked up, I wouldn't even risk it, bro. You know, as soon as you get on, that shit cut off.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got.
Damn, look at this big motherfucker 31 running like that. God damn.
It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No. Touchdown. So they'll try to add to the lead now.
Did you see that motherfucker? That motherfucker 300 pounds running like that.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
Bro, I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. I seen his fat ass at linebacker too. I'm like, this motherfucker running like that? So that's the difference between like Riggs and this shit, bro. Like all these fucking souped up ass players. You like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Bringing it out. It's Branch. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's King. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Then of course he throws that shit out of bounds.
And the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he's going to launch it deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. Of course, they'll do an offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand.
Bro, that motherfucker's so fast. I'm talking about I'm literally in front of him when he threw that shit. I knew he was going there. He just runs right past me. That shit crazy.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Look, 31 just tackled me that time.
That's a good job of the
He'd be right on side the fucking kicker, bro.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on.
Look at his fat ass at the right side linebacker. Look at him. Big motherfucker.
Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's White. He's running out of time here. Powers through. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Makes the catch downfield. They finally bring him down. But
That's how you pick up a block, kid.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Good blocks.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down. We're going to throw the football. Escapes the sack. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Dropping back. It's King. Pressure is coming. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half.
Trubisky. What it do? Welcome, my brother.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
I don't know why he did that.
Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Good catch.
Down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Hokies are in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag.
Well, none of my receivers blocked him.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
To the air, it's White. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, these slants, it's all about timing. The quarterback does a good job of getting the ball out of his hands without hesitation. And the receiver, as soon as he breaks on the route, the ball is there. Then he shows you what he can do after the catch with a nice gain.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balance.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Bro, I don't know what my safety's doing.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups.
I just don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football.
I mean, shit, yeah, but I'm like, bro, you're fucking in cover 4. What the fuck are you? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that shit keep getting past you? Get your stupid ass back, bro. That's that shit. He coming to the sideline. Son, you do that shit again, bro, I'm taking your fucking scholarship.
They're going to run it. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down.
Nah, did he?
Sticking with the running game. Gets some space around the 30.
Look at 31 fat ass, bro. Like, that shit, look at this motherfucker.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
That boy 31 be moving out there with his big ass.
I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both.
Did Branch really transfer to Georgia?
Right by them so easily for the big gain and a big time.
I feel like I would have heard about that, bro.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Georgia, 28.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Bringing pressure. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. If that motherfucker really transferred there, what the fuck?
He's looking deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Eludes the rush. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
Good shit, D.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. I don't know why he left SC, bro.
Unfortunately, not able to execute it.
I mean, you know, he's probably trying to go play that big time,
The offense is set up with,
you know what I'm saying, some championship football, but that's wild, bro. I didn't think he'd lead there.
Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to
Damn, bro, you know how crazy Georgia's gonna be on NCAA 26 then? They got all them fast-ass receivers and fucking added Branch. I know number 11 left, Smith, that real fast one, but they're replacing that motherfucker with Branch. And you know, it's on Riggs, that motherfucker on USC, he almost as fast as he is in this cut shit, bro. That motherfucker be moving.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
Bro, I think we done gave up 28 points on fucking just bombs.
Sends this one away.
Getting bombed. And cover 4 getting bombed up the middle.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Yeah, USC decent, bro. They just really ain't got nothing but him. You know?
And the Bulldogs offense.
They got an alright little defense, but offensively, it's really just fucking Branch.
Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Okay, so we just...
Brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
I'm talking about this motherfucker is just launching that bitch. Every play, launching that hoe.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep.
That's us.
For it all
Yeah.
here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
I'm like, bro, that motherfucker was... Yeah, he just like, fuck it, bro. Yeah, that shit was... I was like, bro, we gave up like 3 touchdowns to Branch, bro. And I'm like, it's cover fucking 4. Get your ass back. Like, what the hell are you even looking at, safety? I look at my safety, he weighed, you know, just stealing his fucking back pedal. I'm like, bro, the motherfucker running past you. Move, turn around. Yeah, but that's the equivalent of when people play with Georgia and they just be launching that bitch to Smith, number 11. That's exactly what that shit like, bro. You be like, damn, bro, that motherfucker got 98 speed on regs. And you know nobody on defense got no 98 speed. Like, you have to be over the top or he gone.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Dude, I think this motherfucker playing from outside or something. It sound like he in the wind or some shit.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, I swear to God, this motherfucker outside, bro.
That's how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch.
Either that or he in front of a fan or some shit.
The Hokies are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
He's talking about on the interstate, bro. Motherfucker got Wi-Fi in the whip with the windows down. That shit be funny as hell.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass. It's White. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You gotta wonder
Damn, the
if
computer
this
played the fuck out
offensive
that shit,
line
bro.
is running back. Do you run the football?
I was trying to swerve in front of him. Couldn't.
Try to go through the air again. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Yeah, 84 points is wild, bro. If I ever gave up that much in a game, I quit.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll give it to the back. He moves the ball across.
I think the most I ever put up in a regs game, but it was like 66, I think. Against a motherfucker with Notre Dame, bro.
That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball.
See, yeah, 71-3 is crazy work.
Defense to get home.
Like, bro, when it's like 40-3, just quit.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the 1st possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion.
See, yeah, I be hating that shit, bro. You done stayed in here for this ass whooping, then you want to quit with 3 seconds left. Like, motherfucker, you should have did that 2 quarters ago.
That's caught. It's Moss. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Scarlet Knights will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the 1st quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Like, did we drop that or what? I thought we caught that.
The thing is, he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Dang.
He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he pulls in the catch. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, I mean, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's White. Defense is coming after him. That's a quick shovel pass. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Will we see a touchdown here in the first half? It's 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground, and they'll stop him after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Good shit, boy.
Made in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer it before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
My boy Cody, what did it do?
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Stiff arms the man. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
Good shit, defense.
The Hokies will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it.
Oh, he got it off.
As he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Give me that. Let me get that block. Let me get one more block. Shake him. Oh, man. We're trying to get loose.
Trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Oh, line. Come on.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down.
Damn.
Coming, and they got him again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Hokies will crank up the tempo. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5.
That was a terrible drive. Got sacked twice.
The Hokies will line up to kick it away.
I like them motherfuckers was in the backfield.
Hunter comes on and booted away.
Good tackle.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he lofts one deep over the middle.
Bro, how you don't catch that, bro?
Incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. He breaks free. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Good shit.
It takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He stays alive. Pass rush.
Good shit.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
I know, contender. It's early for you, bro. 5:27 p.m. for me, brother. Go get him. Good shit,
He
defense.
did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the running back.
8:30 a.m.
Continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got
I'm in Europe, bro.
getting closer.
I'm in Switzerland.
They are backed up and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball. A chance.
So yeah, it's bright and early for y'all.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
So that's what I'm saying. Step, bro. Like most of the time when I be streaming at my normal time, bro, it'd be like 3, 4 in the morning for me out here. When it's like late for y'all, it's like 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning for me.
Bad play all around for this offense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So
I mean, life is cool out here, bro. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
big spot here.
Motherfucker missed the states,
It's a nice kick.
but you know it's decent. I don't do shit, bro. Go to work,
Points up on the board.
go to the gym, be in the house on the game, then just chilling with the fam and shit.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
You know these motherfuckers speak French out here, so shit. You know it's not like, you know what I mean. It really ain't shit for me to do.
The Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. Always looking to throw.
Oh, you gotta pick that.
He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have
Bro,
to
fuck
adjust.
no,
We've
bro.
seen hits and sacks
I don't
and
know no
pressure on
French.
this quarterback.
Motherfucker tried to learn that shit. That shit hard as hell, bro.
Solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense.
Like I know a little bit of Spanish, cause you know we speak some Spanish in the U.S. a little bit, and I'm from California and shit. But
Inside your own 20.
I don't know no fucking French.
To try to pick up this first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Now, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete as the defense.
Good shit, man. Learn French in fucking high school, bro. I mean, I took Spanish in high school. I ain't take no French, but that shit hard as hell, bro. Other than motherfucking like bonjour, I really don't know nothing else. That shit makes no sense. It's confusing. It's hard. Bro, you know I really don't eat out, but whenever I have to speak to somebody, like I have my wife do that shit. She from out here. She the reason I'm out here, so I just have her translate some shit if I need her to, bro. Cause these motherfuckers be talking. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. They could probably be like, yeah, this stupid black American, I hate this motherfucker right in front of me in French. And I wouldn't even know. I'd just be smiling like, yeah. I mean, some of these motherfuckers know English, but Like I said, I just do me and come bring my ass home, bro. They probably are saying all type of shit, bro. You know, they be thinking Americans are stupid.
And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to get us going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught.
I mean, shit, it's supposed to make the tackling better, like less broken tackles, but that shit do not be fucking working.
Receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Like, especially when I play regs, I be like, damn, bro. Like, I'll be playing against Marshawn Lynch or something. That motherfucker be breaking everything.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's White. It's an out route, the catch made. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Throw the ball. Fuck.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Oh, that's a big boy catch.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offense coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback, whether he runs it in or throws it. You know he's going to make the right decision, found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll test the right side here. Defense makes the tackle.
So you just added me? All right, bet. When you trying to, just let me know whenever you trying to run it then.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Ward. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
He's found some room at the 45. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He grabs it inside the 20.
Man, they made me do that stupid-ass animation. Come on, bro. Attack the ball.
The Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Moss. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean.
Yeah, bro. I don't know about the fucking rankings on the rankings is terrible, bro. It's not about how good you are, it's just how many games you play. There's a motherfucker in the top 100 with a 20% win percentage, bro. That's fucking the most terrible shit I've ever seen.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Looking to throw. It's Ward. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNC.
Or 21. We looked earlier this morning, bro. It's at 21%. I think he's ranked like 56 or something like that. He just got a hella games played.
And it's up and good.
Yeah, but that shit weak as hell. Next year, if it's not fucking skill based, that shit trash. He done probably played like 4,000 games and lost 2,000 of them, 2,200 of them.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know he be on some crazy losing streaks. It's like, bro, what the fuck? And the thing is, bro, I bet he probably be telling all his homies, like, yeah, one of the top 100 in the world. Like, bro, you're fucking trash. 15-17 and 5,800 losses. That's fucking terrible.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
See, yeah, that's a solid record, bro.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Only a small
Like, I don't give a fuck about the rankings, but I look at the win percentage because when I seen that shit, they got motherfuckers ranked up there under 50% win percentage. I was like, yeah, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. All that shit means is that your ass is on the game a lot, getting your ass whooped.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's White. Close to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, this one's
Bro, I literally had 3 linemen right there just fucking watching one person just glitch through him. Look at that shit. I got 4 linemen right there.
And sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls complete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Time running down, just one.
Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? Pot, what it do? Bull, what's up, bro? John?
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half.
Xander, what's going on, bro? What's up with y'all boys, man? Yeah, you know, bro. Always a good time to have y'all join up. We've been solid, bro. I was running through shit on regs today, so shit, I just hopped on cut for a little bit. I know Pop was over there running through shit, man.
Bringing it out. It's Jordan. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well.
Twist, to be honest, bro, I have no idea about all that Kim team shit, bro. I just hopped on this shit like 2 days ago, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out here, bro. I'm just playing. I just got me some free cards, made a team, and just started playing some game.
Back to pass. It's Ward. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really
Undefeated Florida State, so I'm trying to Georgia for a season. I'm out.
maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
Florida State got a squad though, bro. But yeah, appreciate you stopping by, big dog,
Big
man.
guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
I think we got a 98, boo.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
Picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Yeah, I think we had a 98 now.
Back on the field.
Just off all like free shit, free packs and cards and shit.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Wait, I think I gotta look, bro. We might be 96. I'm tripping. We might be 96. I don't know. I gotta see. We might be at 96. I mean, really, bro. Anything over like 94, your shit.
It's first down.
It's a crazy ass team.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Send the back in motion.
Why are you moving?
The offense will quickly spend
I don't understand
time
why
out
he
here
moved.
after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to pass. It's White. He's moving out of the pocket. Well, that was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's intercepted.
What?
Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Yeah, you really can't compete with anybody who knows play to a certain extent, though, bro. Some of these motherfuckers be knowing too much, bro. About this cut shit. Like I tried the gauntlet earlier today, bro. I think I won my first 3 games, then dropped 2, and I was done.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
That shit was crazy. But a motherfucker told me, he was like, bro, if you had my team, you would have won this game. But like he just had crazy players, but we was hanging in there.
Quarterback looking to throw. Launches downfield.
Put your hands up, son.
There's a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. His sure hands, it's Moss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they can miss me with all that shit, but I'll never spend I won't spend $1 on this shit besides buying it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Breaking free at midfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Jordan. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. One back in the backfield and he'll get the carry. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always
Yeah, we can, bro. Hell yeah.
no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, North Carolina. They jump in front here in the 4th. Now they'll try to tack on the BA team late in this close game. BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here.
Oh, you got to stay in bounds, okay.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Hey, maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's White. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Breaking free at the 35. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Ward. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Yes, sir. Good shit. Good block. Come on. Come on. There we go.
He's got some open field ahead. Out past the 30. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football.
Needed that.
It's that simple.
RJ, what it do, bro?
Opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
I just started fucking with this shit a couple days ago, bro. I'll still be on regs. Like I was on regs earlier today.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
But you know, I was running through shit, so I was like, let me hop on the cut and see what's going on, man. Just something different to do.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Do something a little different for a change.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now
That motherfucker stoned my lineman and made the tackle. That's crazy.
Challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Right there at the line. No
Bro, how the fuck did we not get in right there, bro?
Just 10 seconds left to play.
Holy shit.
Here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Nah, you know I'm gonna always be on my cut shit, bro.
And they jump back in front.
I mean I said cut shit. I'm gonna always be on my reg shit, bro. You know, I like taking down them tier 1 motherfuckers, bro. But you know, like I said, just something different to do.
Late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get in field goal position quickly.
But yeah, I'll give you that, bro. This cut shit unrealistic as fuck, bro. All these 99s everywhere.
Fair catch and no return.
Fuck, it's arcade football, bro.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. But you love to see a game, Kirk, come down to the final possession.
Nah, that was an accident. I was thinking too fast, bro. You know, I'm playing cut and I just got a pick. I had to kick a field goal to win the game. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking too much. But I'm gonna always be on my reg shit, bro. Hey, Total, you ready, man? You ready to run one? Nah, yeah, bro. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I could ever do this shit like full time, bro. It's just. I mean, like you said, like it's just like some of the shit that they let people get away with on here, bro. It's just these terrible ass reads and these good ass players be saving them. I'm like, fuck no, bro. Like I see why a lot of people be Is this you, Silky Smooth? This you right here? Gotta be 24 minutes ago. Gotta be. Okay, bet. So I'm gonna accept that. All right, I'm gonna do my Let me do my depth chart, bro. And then I'm gonna send you the invite. That's a fair rule. Gets up 21. We out of there. That's fair. Nah, you never, it's never a waste of time, brother. Never a waste of time when you playing with the homies. I like to say iron sharpens iron, bro. So if you smooth, select. Gators, what's going on? I might go with the white. Let me go with the it's all white. Or the white and black. Let's run it, brother. Gators up in that house. Yeah, boo. You know, whenever you see me on, bro, whenever you want to get one, we can get it in. I ain't tripping. Anytime I'm streaming, just get in the chat, bro. We can get right one time. I love fucking with the chat, man. Y'all be knowing some shit secretly. Y'all be knowing some shit, bro. The chat be trying to embarrass me, Gators. They be trying to embarrass me, bro.
We've got a really compelling contest here. A team that's earned a top 25 ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 21.
See, people who talk like Total, bro, they be having some secrets ready. They trying to get me not focused and shit.
I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro, they be trying to get me to take it light on them, bro. Be trying to embarrass me, bro. Nah, we're gonna find out. Let's see.
And the Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. first down here for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line.
Boy, that motherfucker Gucci. Did you see that last game we played, bro? That last fucking game that I played with Gucci. Were you in there, Gators?
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Scanning the field. It's Jennings. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield.
Ah, shit. How we let that happen?
Inside the 30. Touchdown, Mustangs. Made the
Good play, good
defense
play.
slow that time.
Yeah, we playing a viewer right now, bro. We playing total.
Here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way.
You see what I mean? Motherfuckers get in here talking like, oh, I ain't good. Two play drive. Oh, okay.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT.
Nah, that's a fact, boo. Whenever you want to get one in, we can get it in, bro. But yeah, Gators, that fucking that shit was crazy. They was trying so hard to get that motherfucker to win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid.
But that's how this shit be, bro. A lot of times you just gotta just weather the storm, bro, because you know it's coming. You know EA about to try to fuck you at some point. You just gotta try to ride through it. Contender, whenever you want to get it in, bro, let me know. Hey, I was looking at the leaderboards earlier, bro. I was wondering if that was you, Miguel. That shit said the Freaky Rican. I was like, I wonder if that's. I said, I wonder if that's the homie, bro.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
You gonna beat somebody, they gonna fucking report your ass again, bro. You supposed to change your shit.
To throw. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him.
Come on, line.
Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
That's why, bro. I used to get so mad, like when bullshit would happen, bro. But I just kind of learned, like, you know, every now and then, you know, the game just gonna do some crazy shit.
Down the middle, it's Hawkins. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
I'll still be pissed, bro. But I used to be like, bro, what the fuck?
He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down.
That's why I be so impressed. Like when motherfuckers be going on like 100-game win streaks, I'm like, damn, bro, you went that long without some bullshit going on. Like that's crazy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away.
Nah, I never played the Humble Beast guy. I don't know. I got to play him. You keep talking about him. I got to play him and see what you're talking about.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Pretty easy
contact.
head coach. He will accept that penalty. Of course.
I ain't never seen that shit, bro. Yeah, Steph, bro, you got to get your internet right before you play again, bro.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, them RPO motherfuckers be bullshitting. Like when that's your whole offense.
Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots or the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
But a switch stick is essential, bro.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through.
You got to have the switch stick in your game, bro. Yeah, McGill, when we gonna run one, bruh? We ain't ever matched up or nothing. We gotta run one for 26 come out. Especially since every time I look at the fucking leaderboard, this motherfucker on at least like a 40-game win streak. I'm like, what is he doing over there?
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.
Yeah, that's all it is, bro. You just gotta keep working on that shit.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's a fact, bro. He beat motherfuckers so bad they reporting his ass. I'm like, God damn. He got to be doing something crazy.
Can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
I got stuck on my D-line.
Making it tougher for this defense.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really
I think he played with Notre Dame.
focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Bro, you better stop playing around with them. Better stop playing around with them people, bro. If you get reported again, you better change your shit to I love Jesus or some shit.
It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. drop back here on 3rd down.
Oh, he dropped. Oh, I'm about to say.
I'm going to give the defensive
I thought he
coordinator a
dropped
tip of
that
the cap
bitch.
here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field.
Yeah, Jesus fanboy. But yeah, Gators. That's why I respect him, bro. He been holding it down with a team that's not tier 1. Cause there's not too many motherfuckers who do that.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half.
Boy, I thought he dropped that shit on the sideline. That shit was crazy.
Gets a fresh set of downs.
He really bobbled it to himself.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Checks this down to the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Come on, line. We had a fucking touchdown.
Then a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. He's got it near the end zone.
Love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to extend the play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
(91-28) is crazy. Like, I can't believe a motherfucker stayed in there that long.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25.
Bro, what's the worst somebody has ever whooped your ass on here? Chat. Like, what's the worst y'all ever been whooped? I remember when this shit first came out. Probably like a month or 2 in. I'll never forget, bro. I was playing this motherfucker who had Kentucky.
If they want to cut into this lead,
I think he smacked me like 35-0 in the first half, bro. He was doing crazy shit.
1st down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in.
Click me on.
Nice play by the defender, got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I think at halftime I quit that game. I was like, bro, I'm out of here.
They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and with throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense...
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody that been through it. Ain't no shame. I mean, as long as it don't happen all the time, but everybody has had their ass whooped a few times, bro.
Really solid defense on that play.
But I mean, he just, I don't know, bro. He was just bagging me up, and I couldn't stop that motherfucker. He really wasn't running nothing cheesy, but like he was just good at the game, bro. That's all I can say. That motherfucker was good at the motherfucking game. Why did you come off of him, bro? I hate that shit.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, Gators, it's probably hard to blow you out like that because
The fact that they've dug themselves a hole.
Gators going to take up all the time running the ball.
They got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
tries the right with a quick throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, it happens.
Probably the best result you could have hoped for. Because
Like,
an
were
interception
y'all hear that
is the
game I
most
played against that
likely
motherfucker with
outcome
LSU?
anytime you throw into double coverage.
Ooh, that shit was.
Here's second down.
I think I lost that like, what was it, like 35-3 or something like that, bro.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's running out of time here. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches.
Yeah, that's when most of the bad losses is gonna happen when they're first coming out. You still trying to figure shit out.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Good shit.
Pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. Now the 40. At the 30 now.
Oh,
So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right.
damn! I thought I was trying to make something shake right there, bro.
Who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments.
Yeah, I've gotten the first quarter message, bro. I've gotten the first quarter message like 2 or 3 times. That's the worst, bro. I could take getting beat 35-3, but when you get the first quarter message, you read that shit, you like, oh my god.
It's leg way. Pressure is coming.
That should be like, hey, it appears we have matched you up with someone who's way above your skill level. Would you like to quit? You'd be like, bro, fuck you,
It's
EA.
more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Yeah, that motherfucker from LSU, bro. That game, he knows some shit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Good dot.
Gators.
Good dot.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead.
But that Chuckster guy played him like. I see why. I mean, I beat him by I think 14 or something like that. But I see why people be having trouble with him. That little offense he got is like kind of crazy.
Just before halftime, not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25.
Damn, Miguel never got the message, bro. You a goat, bro. You the goat.
Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, and be back for the second half.
My boy Kid said I gotta go play Road to Glory, bro. Get my mojo back.
The Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half.
Yeah, that's a crazy comeback, bro. I'll never let nobody do that. I mean, I'll chew the game out before that. If I'm up 28 in the fourth and they get within 14, bro, shoot clock coming on.
A touchback would have been a better idea.
Capone, what it do, bro? I think my biggest comeback was I was playing college football playoff and I was down 21 points and my opponent had the ball against Bama.
Offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Hold on.
New head coach will decide.
No, eating until tomorrow.
With my parents.
Penalty and yardage.
Still full?
For now, yeah.
Done for the day? Done for the day?
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the foot.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is
See, they tried to get me, bro.
They pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Capone just beat somebody 51-0 in the dynasty. God damn.
Overturn that ruling on the field.
What team you got in the dynasty, bro? She going to sleep?
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back.
Nah, he was on that shit.
The line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his
Nah,
vision.
bro, I'm telling you, fuck that.
Great
Them
instincts.
French lessons be having me frustrated, bro.
Ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
And what's crazy, bro, I'm pretty smart. I can learn some shit, bro. But that's like, if you ever try to learn that shit coming from English, like that shit makes no fucking sense.
To the air.
And like I get frustrated with shit.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
Costly turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution.
How you
was
drop
there.
that, bro?
The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
What the
short
fuck?
pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They say he got Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee got a squad. Like if we could change the playbook, there'd be a little squad to use. That running back's a glitch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football.
Yeah, 27 is that's that motherfucker.
It's all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And he's going to fling it deep.
Give me that.
Ball here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. He out of here? Oh, GG's, homie. There one more. Hey, no, Gators. I like that formation for that option. That should be. I mean, it's hit and miss if it works. You know what I mean? But for facts, McGill, bro. I played Saucy. You know what's crazy? Saucy is in my fucking dynasty, and that motherfucker running shit in there right now, bro. We got like it's 6 of us total, me and 5 others, and no one can beat that motherfucker. He hopped in with Texas, and he got like 2 platinum quick jumps, and he be running this crazy blitz that just can't be blocked, bro. Like that motherfucker going crazy in there. Hey, total man, good game, bro. You was moving the ball, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You was moving that motherfucking ball.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida. Florida and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a
Yeah, that's one thing I can't do is join the dynasty when it's already started, bro. Like I had to hop in at the beginning or I can't do it.
25 ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see, the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Shit, it was alright, Tony. Like I said, you were moving that bitch, bro. I can't even lie. We just had a couple stops when we needed them, but.
And the Black Knights will kick this away to start us off. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Bro, what's crazy? I've been playing a lot of Army and Navy lately. I don't know what's going on.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete.
I'm gonna say, Lagway, you keep fucking around, I'm gonna take you out. Alright, total GG's, bro. We're gonna have to run it again sometime.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. Beautiful.
We had all that room to the inside. I'm trying to throw that shit inside.
It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback's got it on the option. QB decides to keep it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
It's an option look. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And the Black Knights will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and go get a touchdown.
They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first down.
Well, they feed the fullback here in the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
He'll pitch it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. They'll run the option. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
All right, Bull. I'll catch you, bro.
Get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
The back's got it on the pitch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try the option play here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Army.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, a great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the option play. The quarterback keeps the football. Gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Appreciate you, bro.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They're going to run the option. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. He reminds you on that play right there.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. It's an option look. Quarterback still with the football. Jukes to get free. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Bringing pressure. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way?
It's a hell of a catch.
Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
You gotta stay in. Get shit.
This
Come on.
guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Lagway. Catch made in the end zone.
There you go. Good shit.
Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. We'll try to run it with the option. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
Yeah, Luchin, we needed that, bro.
The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it.
Get the ball. Good shit.
The lateral goes wrong. The defense recovers
Good
the
shit.
fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Nah, I'm on Xbox, bro.
Advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, they say the real gamers on Xbox.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. The Gators are looking to keep this drive going.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done
PS5, you know, that shit, they all the same anyway, though, bro.
They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Florida.
Hey, bro, good shit, bro. You the truth with that option, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was looking kind of shaky in that first half, bro. That he know what he doing with them options. I ain't gonna lie. Like that first drive, that motherfucker optioned me all the way down the field. But you know, that's the thing about them teams like that, bro. Like if one thing goes wrong, you kind of fucked because they're not built to pass. Like, you know what I'm saying? He threw a pick, in which I knew he was a runner. So I had a hard flat out there. He threw a pick six, came back through another pick, and then he had that fumble on the option, and it was over from there, bro. But that first half, it was looking kind of rough. I was like, oh shit, not to fucking Army. We better not lose the Army, bro. But yeah, if somebody know what they doing with that triple option offenses, bro, you can be in for a hell game. Cause that shit's like you just don't see that a lot to even practice against it. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. But that first drive, we couldn't even get him to a passing situation. That motherfucker was picking up 4 yards, 5 yards, first down, 3 yards, 7 yards, first down. And I was like, oh shit. Then he went for 2. I was like, yeah, we pulled that out. Hey, but yo, bros, I'm about to get off, man. Fam just got back. Gotta fuck with these kids and shit. Y'all boys be safe. I'll be back on in a few hours around my normal time and shit. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it in a few hours, bro. Y'all be cool, man. Y'all already know what it is. I'll catch y'all, boy. Yup, you already know, brothers.